Hello, I wanted to help you understand a little more about Infinity Dental Web by giving you the background of how the company started and some of my personal background. When I was a young man, I was interested in a lot of different things, a wide variety of interests. I loved science, I loved math, I loved music and art, I loved writing, I loved the art of persuasion. It was hard for me to settle on one area of study to prepare for a career, but I ended up deciding to go into dentistry. And I opened my practice then in 1979 in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I became interested in cosmetic dentistry, so I joined the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry, and in 1990 I was one of the first 40 dentists in the world to become accredited with the AACD. Then in 1995, I was also one of the first dentists in the world to develop a practice website to promote my practice. And it became very successful. I started attracting patients from hundreds of miles around, from 4 different states. Then in 2006, this is 11 years later, I had a colleague of mine that had practiced around the corner from me in Cedar Rapids, and she had moved to Chicago, and I was talking to her on the phone. And she said, "Dave, I'm opening up my practice here in Naperville." Naperville's a Chicago suburb, and I need a website. Why don't you do my website? You did so well with yours. And I thought it was an odd request. But I called her back then the next week, and I said, I thought about it, and I think that'd be fun. Let me try it. So I did. It worked very well for her. I launched her practice, got her a lot of patients, and I got her ranked #1 for Naperville cosmetic dentist and a number of other search terms that were relevant to her practice. So I decided to let some other colleagues that I knew, other accredited members around the country, know that if they needed help with their websites, I could do that for them. I had 4 take me up on that offer in South Carolina, Chicago, Phoenix, Louisiana. I got every one of them #1 for their primary search term in Google. And I started thinking, I could beat all of these people in search engine optimization. Maybe I should just do this as a business. And there were some other things. I understood the dentistry better than any of the other companies that were doing dental websites. I understood the needs of the dentists. They were interested in staying in the operatory and working on their patients, and they wanted somebody they could trust to just take care of their website so they didn't have to worry about it. I understood the marketing. I had quizzed patients that came to me from my website to find out what made them call. And I had a lot of experience in hiring and organizing, creating organizations. I was an outside-the-box kind of thinker, which lent itself well to marketing. And it was not a great leap to go from the aesthetics of a beautiful smile to the aesthetics of a beautiful website. Plus, I just disagreed with some of what I saw the other companies doing in the dental website industry. So I decided to form this company. Now, there were some other things going on in my life. I had wanted to move to the Phoenix area, so it was with that move to the Phoenix area when I decided to launch this company. I had also started a book publishing company that I was running, and I decided to also sell that and just focus entirely on the dental websites. And so here we are today with Infinity Dental Web. We're very happy, very proud of what we do. I enjoy very much what we do. I love bringing patients to great dentists. I enjoy the challenge of hiring, and I consider myself somewhat of an expert on that. I lecture locally about hiring practices. One of the questions that I'm asked from time to time is how I get the people that work for me motivated so that they do the great work that they do, and I smile. And I think the secret is in recruiting those people who don't need to be motivated, and then just turning them loose. And this is what I do. I'm fascinated by the psychology of marketing. We have a consultant that we've retained. We have go over our marketing plans for our clients and our own company marketing plan. And he's an expert in this new field of neuromarketing. He won the Atticus Award in marketing for his research in that, and he's taught us that actually the decision process of a patient to call a dental practice occurs subconsciously, and then they look at the website for reasons to validate their choice. But the choice is made based on trust, and that first spark of trust is created subconsciously. I'm fascinated by the challenge of accomplishing that with our websites. If you're interested, we'd love to have you give us a call, and we'd love to be able to help you. And we welcome you to call. Thanks.